Hola guys, today I'm in Antigua, Guatemala. This is my second Central American country and I'm super excited to explore. I actually got in last night at like midnight, so I'm pretty tired, but I'm not tired. You know, like you're tired but you're not tired because you're really excited. So right now I'm at the hotel. Oh my goodness. Check this out. I will do a room tour when I'm back later today, but right now I'm on my way to get breakfast.
When the lights go up, I wanna watch the way you take the stage by storm. The way you wrap those boys around.
So breakfast is served at the pool, which is over there, and it's included. I think that's great, but so oddly enough, it's kind of chilly this morning. I don't know, I think about 18 degrees, but with the sun coming down, it just feels perfect. So brekkie came out and the guy said that it's like a set breakfast menu thing, and he said it's the typical breakfast, and so it comes with plantains, beans, eggs, a huge bread, and like 3 pieces of fruit, and I think a tiny little cheese. Look how small this is. A few things. So Guatemala City is the city where the airport is, but I'm in Antigua, which is the town about 45 to an hour outside of the city, and this is actually a World Heritage Site. There's so much colonial culture and it's just so beautiful here. Everything just looks so nice. So I'm currently walking around the little town because I am on my way to do a bunch of things today.
You know it's what you're good at. The low road for the fast track. Make every second.
Oh my goodness, I'm literally so obsessed. I'm taking photos every 3 seconds. Side note, there's a lot of coffee shops here. So I signed up. First of all, sometimes I do my research, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this is the idea of what I'm going into, but do I know what I'm getting myself into? No. Okay, so this is the later one. I signed up for a tour to do a chocolate making class, and to go to like this little site of a Hobbits thing. You guys will see. What I didn't research into is that so there's like the option to be a driver or a passenger. So in my head I'm like, oh, passenger, because I can't drive. Okay, do you see what I'm holding right now? It's a helmet, and you know what's the point? It's for ATV, so I'm a passenger for ATV, and you guys see how my hair is right now? It's slicked back. Oh man, let's see. What I got to say is, at least my helmet is pink, and I also would like to add is that this dress is a Cecile Benson dress, aka it's a $1,000 dress. Now I'm on my way to Chocolate Antigua, which is a chocolate making factory here. Well, it's not really a factory, but they're showing us how they make chocolate. I just broke the cacao, and so it's going to be super bitter. So let's see.
Thank you. How much? What do you think?
You like? Tastes like a bean. So now we're in the shop, and I'm like underneath my armpit. I grabbed a vanilla or a rice, but they're letting us taste a rice chocolate. Let's see.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, I picked up the vanilla one, but I think I'm going to take the rice one. This is so tasty.
Okay.
And the thing is, the little things underneath my arm, you actually put it in water. So you could put it in water or in milk, and obviously that could go vegan or non-vegan, and then you make it into a drink. So chocolate rice or rice chocolate, that's tasty. See, this is what I mean. They're like those little pancake things that you guys saw in the other clips where they're like patting into tortilla. Then you put it into liquid like water or milk and make it into a drink. Now, like right next door to the chocolate is a wine making. I don't think it's wine making because I've been to like wine making things in Hungary and Croatia, so it's a little bit different, but this is cool.
¿Cuánto %? 12% of alcohol.
Okay.
And do people drink it just like normal grape wine? You drink it?
First
do
one,
people drink it
super
like
sweet.
with meals?
Second one,
No,
sweet
just
but not as
the
sweet.
night.
The wine tasting was very interesting because they use kumquats as their choice of fruit, which means that all the wines are basically dessert wines, which were so tasty. And then they also make honey, and we got to try some of those as well. But now, back on the ATV and on our way to our next destination.
The American dream, I see your name in lights. We can make you a star. Girl, we'll take the world by storm. It isn't that hard, 'cause I got your picture.
Rock, and the rock change of color. For example, estas, ¿le puedo entrar al agua?
Sí, ahí está el agüita.
Okay. This is like another color, and like this one, like metallic. Yeah, that's why this is the way that they found this type of jade.
With you, dear Maria.
So we just stopped into a little mini jade factory because jade is pretty common in Guatemala. I had no clue. Okay, which snack am I going to take? Cebollitas fillers. Maybe I could do this one.
There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen making shot when on the
Now we made our way to Hobbitenango, which the whole place is so beautiful. The view is incredible. It overlooks, first of all, everything, but on top of that you see the volcano even more along with the mountains. And so this place is, you can actually stay here, like they have little hobbit homes over here, and it has a restaurant, bar, just a beautiful viewpoint. Oh my goodness, I already mentioned this place is incredible. Not only the views, but they have this hand that you can stand on with this beautiful background. I've seen this hand before, like in the Philippines, but other than that, they have like little vendors and, like I mentioned before, cafes and stuff. It's phenomenal. But the only thing is, to get to this point, it's pretty insane because the inclines are just like this, and it just seems like you're going to come back down. First of all, shout out to my tour guide Fernando. He's taking all of my content, videos and photos. Bless him. So now I'm going back to the vendors because I saw some good stuff. I saw helado, aka ice cream, and then like some other little stuff. Oh my goodness, so they have the regular paletas, but then they have alcohol paletas, which I think I'm going to take one of these. Tequila Sunrise, Pina Colada, Blue Cardi, and Mojito. I went with the Pina Colada flavor. So tasty. So tasty.
You don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be there for you. Give me a reason to. Every time I walk in.
I just saw like a sweet stand and I got these things. I didn't know what she said, but it was like something donut. See. Oh my goodness. So many pictures later and I'm finally getting something to eat. But first, orange juice. Freshly fresh orange juice. I wish I had pulp. I love orange juice with pulp. But anyways, this place I've mentioned before, it's incredible. They even have like, the higher you walk up the Hobbit houses, they have this little bungee swing thing if you're adventurous and want to do that. I got this eggplant stuff. Oh my goodness. It is so tasty. Also, I feel like I don't talk about this on my vlogs, but men are usually ruthless or unhinged, and the men here use Google Translate to give to the waiters to give to you. Yeah. Anyways, such a weird encounter, but that's all I got to say because right now I feel like I'm a little discombobulated. Oh my goodness, back in Antigua, and that was so much fun. I met so many people. I mean, the group that I went with was super nice. Oh my goodness. So later tonight we're actually going to do a little bar crawl because Fernando is like, he's trying to test out a bar crawl, so we're gonna go out tonight. So that's going to be fun. But right now I'm just walking around the city. Now I made my way to the Santa Catalina Arch. I've made my way to Nim Po't, which is just a huge, like, warehousey type, not exactly flea market of textiles and all sorts of really cool, unique designs. Now I'm on my way to Mercado Central Antigua. This market is definitely a flea market versus the market that had gone to the textile one, because the textile one wasn't like a bargaining type market, but this one is. This market is very much so the same type of market that you see in Thailand, so it's like, it's cool. I made my way to the Artisan Market, which is right beside the bigger market that I was just in. When I say it's huge, oh my goodness. I don't think I walked through it all because it's just so big. I feel like I'm walking down the same lane, if you know what I mean. But the Artisan Market is like in a longer strip right next to it. This bag, holy shit, it is getting heavier and heavier because I keep buying things. But this Artisan Market, phenomenal, really good stuff. I thought the men were unhinged, but the women are also unhinged. A lady was like, okay, sexy. First of all, thank you. But second of all, I'm wearing like a very, I think, moderate dress. I'm back in the hotel and I pulled out all the stuff that I bought. They're mostly food. This, I don't know now. I mean, it's probably still good, but look how melty it is. But this is what I bought at the Artisan Market. It's a little sarong of some sort. It's so cute. Absolutely forgot to do a room tour, but I'm on the rooftop of the hotel. Oh my goodness, it's incredible out here. You see the volcano, but then you see all the mountains over here, and then all the traffic down at the bottom. It's just, I'm obsessed. Now I'm on my way to get vegan food. Which, by the way, I noticed there are so many... Okay, there's not so many vegan spots, but there's a good amount of vegan spots. And then not only that, but a lot of the restaurants offer vegan options. So it makes it seem like almost anywhere you go here, there's like some sort of vegan option. And so I'm not going to make a vegan vegetarian food list here, only because I'm only in Antigua, sorry, I keep saying Antigua, for 2 days. So that's not exactly enough time to go around for a food list, but for all my veggie heads out there, there's a lot of options. I got a matcha with cacao, with cinnamon. Maybe I should just got a matcha latte without cacao. It's good. Tacos! And I took off the avocado because I'm allergic, but I have tempeh on here. And it comes with a bunch of other stuff, but the main part is tempeh. First of all, I can't even fold a taco. There's so much stuff. So I got a vegan Reese's to go. A Tahiti flavor. I don't know, but I'm trying to, I mean, the sun is already kind of setting and gone, but I'm trying to run back to the rooftop of the hotel and hopefully try to get a better glimpse and eat this on the rooftop. Never mind, no rooftop for me because I have to get stuff straight. Just so you guys know, if any of you want to go to Lake Atitlan, which is one of the really popular places to go to, and you're not going to Panajachel, which is where I'm not going to, it's not going to be easy because right now I feel like I'm running in circles trying to get like a car to there that would work within my schedule, but we'll keep you guys updated. So I finally got things figured out in terms of how to get from Antigua to Lake Atitlan, but specifically Santiago Atitlan. So there's usually one town that these buses typically go to, and that town is not Santiago. I found it tough because I realized like they take you to other villages around the lake, but they won't take you to Santiago. For some reason, I don't know, but I somehow got one of the ladies, which by the way, I ended up having to ask the hotel. My English, not my Spanish is shit, so trying to talk to the hotel people, which was literally 4 of them surrounding me, trying to understand. We kind of didn't understand each other, so we left the conversation like, did it happen, did it not happen, I don't know. But then I had eventually went back to the hotel, and the lady who was there, she spoke great English, so she went over the thing with me again and then said that it couldn't go there. So I ended up going to a travel agency, and that's where I got to the deal. Private buses are expensive, like private cars, aka like an Uber, are expensive versus if you were to take a collective bus, which, you know, would go at certain times, and usually the times are like 1 in the morning, 1 at the afternoon, but I can't take those timed times, if you know what I mean, because I have something going on tomorrow morning that runs past the afternoon time, so I'm not able to. So this is, I guess, a tip if you guys are also in this predicament. I will put the link to this bus car service in my description, because if you're also the same as me, that you can't take a bus at certain times and are willing to pay a way higher price, then this would be an option. Also, coming from living in an expensive city, I think it's worth it, because from Antigua to Lake Atitlan, it's like, I don't know, 3 hours or something like that. So I'm just trying to gauge and compare. Well, if I was in New York, if I was in Denmark, this would be about the price for it. Trying to justify it, if you know what I mean. But if you do have more questions, just leave in the comments below, and I will try my best to help you out in terms of traveling from the lake from Antigua. But anyways, I am out to go bar hopping, and typically I don't really go out. If you watch my vlogs, maybe I'll go out to dinner by myself, but I don't typically go to bars. So tonight I'm wearing my blazer, which, by the way, in Guatemala it actually gets pretty chilly at night. Like last night, oh my goodness, it was so cold that it was just cold. I was shocked. So I'm wearing a blazer and pants, but I'm just wearing a strapless top, and then I'm going to wear my Solomons. Bar hopping was fun, but do know that if you are wanting to go out, a lot of places close at 1 a.m, which is, to me, quite early, so just be aware of that. But tomorrow is going to be another long day, so I'll see you guys then. Buenos dias, another day in Antigua, and I'm on my way to get brekkie. So right now I'm on the rooftop. Still so beautiful than as it was yesterday. I had a tasty coffee and brekkie at the hotel because it was free, but oh my goodness, so much noise, so busy on this road. But I'm going to take a matcha because I saw this coffee shop sells matcha. Another note, fantastic weather today. I mean, Update. The coffee shop I was planning to go to with the matcha was closed. Well, actually, it was either closed or didn't exist. But I am in a coffee shop because obviously Guatemalan coffee, everywhere coffee shops. But this coffee shop is so freaking cute, and it's called El Gran. Oh my goodness, Guatemalan coffee, so tasty. Which, funny enough, your girl is going on a coffee tour right now. On another note, so when I was in the Philippines, everyone called me Miss Universe. I would always get that everywhere I went from strangers. What's really funny is, in that coffee shop, the guy had asked me if I was from the Philippines, and I was like, oh no, I'm not. And then he was like, oh, because you look like Miss Universe. Which I just think it's just so funny, because the only place I've ever heard of someone calling me Miss Universe is people from the Philippines, because Miss Universe has many winners from the Philippines. I'm a driver today. We ATV'd our way to Cross Hill. Oh my goodness, the view at this Cross Hill point, phenomenal, because right across you see the volcano. Now we made our way to La Azotea Coffee Farm. The dry area of the coffee where they dry the coffee, which is the second step after the cherry of the coffee, which, by the way, I had no clue coffee beans came in a coffee cherry. But also, I never really dabbled in coffee and its makings, but it's so cool. Fun fact, So Starbucks is the biggest buyer of Guatemalan coffee. So if you ever drink in Starbucks, which I'm sure most of you have, that's Guatemalan coffee. Although Starbucks coffee is Guatemalan coffee, it doesn't taste like true Guatemalan coffee because, you know, you add all the additives like the sugars and the special whatevers that go in the Starbucks coffee, which take away from the real Guatemalan coffee. So we're near the coffee trees, and as I mentioned earlier, they come in a red cherry. I had no clue, but now we're going to try it raw. So here's the coffee cherry. Let's go.
That's delicious. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so
That's interesting.
yeah, that's right. The real flavor for the coffee cherries is sweet. So the flavor and the aroma that we know
It's sweet.
comes from the roasting coffee, okay? Yep.
Coffee cherries are sweet. Oh my god, now we're trekking through the trees. First of all, I didn't sign up for this. Hey! Oh my god! This is not what I intended to. No. Obviously, it's coffee making, so it's a coffee museum, but then there's a beer garden in the back with hammocks, obviously beer, drinks, food, and there's like some sort of karate, jiu-jitsu kind of thing going on. It's gift shop time. I'm gonna have to take a coffee. This is
exactly.
coffee jam. I've never heard or seen coffee jam.
So you can take your coffee there, and there is sugar also in this 6
Coffee jam, very tasty.
Now we're talking.
This is amazing.
Coffee tasty.
So from here to the port, it's gonna take around 1 month. From the port to the main dealers, we're talking about 2 weeks.
I am joining the very cool people on this tour for a beer in the beer garden. So I'm going to end this Guatemala vlog part 1 here because I'm on my way to a different part of Guatemala. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't because part 2 will be up after this one. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!